Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to another video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. You feel me? Let's get back to this reaction.
Roommates.
This is the wrong video. This is the right video. We taking a break from college stuff right now. Taking a step back from it.
Everyone loves to get wet, isn't that right, ladies? That's why I decided to go to America's largest indoor water park, Kalahari Resorts. They got water slides, a wave pool, jail teens, everything you could possibly want for the low price of your physical well-being. You see, water parks are like Diddy's house. They're wet, rough.
Okay, come on. That is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Water park is like Diddy's house. It's crazy. You can't bring up that comparison. Not now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even see the photo on the screen. Yo, that is insane. Why are we starting like this?
Ask for permission. I think I got hurt on almost every
This is crazy.
First slide I like to call lazy doggy, where you ride down face first on your elbows, which sounds like a terrible idea, and it is! Anytime someone says, just get in your elbows, you should start asking questions. Worst part was you can't wear goggles, so all you're doing is taking money shots to the face. And at the end of the ride, they added a little hill. That way you gain a little bit of air before landing back down on your elbows. I remember just standing up afterwards like, why did I pay for this? Second slide door opens up, dropping you into it, which to be fair would have been great if they...
Not for real. They be tricking you too. They be like 5, 3, 1. Like, come on, bro. Like, they be tricking you, and then they gonna unleash this trap door from underneath you, and you just go flying down. Hell no.
Allowed you to wear fucking goggles. Hard to have fun when you take a fire hose to the face. Feel like if you went skydiving and someone's just repeatedly slapping you. Like, this is kind of ruining the experience.
For real, bro. Like, I feel like you drowning, bro. The water just constantly in your face. You try to wipe it off. But no, you gotta lean back. No, bro. Water's all up in your ears. It's not, no, it's not fun. A regular slide that connects to a giant toilet bowl that flushes you into a pool. Now, this can be a great slide, depending on how you fall. Feet first and you're fine. Head first and oh fuck, my spine! That's right, my third time playing goldfish, I went head first, causing my spine to bend backwards as I belly flopped into the pool. To make it worse, once I surfaced, I'm just getting pelted in the head by a waterfall. Now I'm crazy disoriented, in a great deal of pain, playing Marco Polo with a preteen lifeguard. Help me, child! Fourth slide I like to call daddy issues. Because at first she seems like a fun ride, but slowly ruins your life. Every time I hopped on that, she'd claw at my back. But like a horned up teen, I just kept getting back on, saying, this time will be different. Fifth slide I like to call surprise trans, where everything's going great until they get rock hard. You see, this slide leads to a 7-foot pool where you gotta swim your way to the exit. No big deal, right? Wrong. Because the pool goes from 7 to 4 feet with no warning. It's not a progressive gradient either, just a surprise concrete stair. Like, damn, I didn't realize you had an ass. Not for real. And you're not gonna notice either, because your face all wet, you all discombobulated. There's water's in your ears, water in your nose, water in your throat, no goggles on, water's in your eyes turning red, everything just going bad, bro. Everything.
Zapple. Sixth slide I like to call the tease. It's right next to surprise trans, which makes you think you're gonna land in a 7-foot pool. Nope, it's 3 feet max. So after landing, I go to stand up and slam my shin against the ground. I'm like, mother of tits. That's why I decided to take a break and go to the wave pool. Now, when I say wave pool, what do you think of? Is it waves? Not this one. Ripples, sure, but waves? No. It felt more like being in a bathtub with your autistic cousin, only with less piss. They should have called it the Kai Cenat, because it was a little bitch. Like, get it together and start drowning some toddlers.
Not for real. The wave pool be so up and down, bro. Like, there be a wave, okay, but there should be at no point there's a wave at the wave pool and I can jump up. My feet is on the ground, my feet touching the ground, and I can jump over it. Why is it to that point, bro? Why is it to that point? That don't make sense.
The excitement is trying to save small children. Billy, grab on! Billy! Then I went to the floating basketball hoops, which had a huge sign that said no dunking, which was just ridiculous. First off, everyone there was white, so I don't think it'd be a problem. Plus, we're in a pool. I mean, talk about black people kryptonite. Anyway, I'm playing for a bit until a child starts splashing me. I politely asked him to stop, but like your FAP sessions, he kept going. So I did the only logical thing and spiked a ball in his face.
Well, okay, that wasn't, oh, you did too much. You did a little bit too much. You ain't need to do all that now.
Start laughing, saying, "What did you learn?" Unfortunately, he didn't stop crying, and the preteen lifeguard whistles for me to get out of the pool. As I'm exiting, I'm confronted by the kid's 15-year-old brother who starts threatening me, saying, "Yo, that's my brother you hit." And I'm like, maybe you should play better defense. Now, before I get butthurt comments of, "How could you hit a child?" The balls are made out of foam, okay? How much damage could I possibly have done? Besides, you should never...
And then you go to those water parks where I don't even know if he's going to say it. I don't know if he's going to say it. But you go to those water parks where there's a sauna. That suspicious ass sauna, bro. Now let me tell you. Why would I want to go into a sauna? Why would I want to? It doesn't amuse me, bro. This is sus. This is a free... First of all, the water is already going to be gray because the water is already mad hot. So the water's already gonna look weird. Plus, you got little kids in this motherfucker that's probably pissing in this bitch. The little kids are probably pissing in this sauna right now. So you in the sauna with little kids pissing in it, and you really can't tell. You cannot tell. Name one person that you went to a water park with that had to go to the bathroom throughout the whole experience. Unless they were your grown parent, name one person that you went to the water park with that wasn't in the water for hours, not going to drinking all they can drink, doing all that, and not going to the bathroom not once. That's why I can't, bro. That's why I can't. I cannot, bro. I can't, bro. Just piss. And I can't go to... The beach is alright, but the beach ain't much better. Because the water is already dirty at the beach. Plus you got people pissing in it. So it's like... Come on, bro.
With someone bigger than you. If Rihanna learned that lesson, that kid can too. Anyway, I was getting tired of children,
That's
so I went to the
crazy.
adults only section called The Grotto. And ooh, this area was nice. It had mood lighting, a swim-up bar, and best of all, no children! Only problem was there was almost no one there. So I'm chit-chatting with the bartender for a bit until two fine honeys enter the pool. One had a cheetah print bikini on, and my Johnson's like, time to make this kitty purr. So I approached them, and it could not have gone worse. After introducing myself, the cheetah print girl says, "So, who did you come here with?" No one? "So you came to a water park alone?" "Well, I just moved."
Like, it's so, like, it's weird, bro. You can't... It's weird, bro. That's the worst time, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You cannot spit no game at a water park. Because it's either little ass kids and your ass will get locked up, you weirdo ass nigga, bro. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. You weird ass nigga. Don't do it. Or... First, say there is, for me, women that's your age, around your age, nigga, they half naked. They in bikinis. They in fucking two pieces. Nigga, they half naked, bro. You can't, like, come on, bro. That's so, like, that's the weirdest time. That's the worst time to do something, bro. Crazy, man. That's crazy.
Really?
No. I'm not gonna lie. Going to a water park alone is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie. What are you gonna do? What are you really gonna do?
Are they? Well, I felt a little presumptuous to invite them to a place where they gotta be half naked. Sounds like you don't have any friends. Well, just like you are making it easy. Who you calling a bitch, you loser? That's when I decided to be the bigger person and walk away. Right after splashing her. So now there's only about an hour left and both my body and ego are hurting. Normally I just leave, but I was determined to have a positive experience. That's when I see the Flow Rider or surfing simulator. Now I never skateboarded or surfed.
Absolutely not. That's how I bust my ass and I get bruised, okay? Absolutely not. Let me learn first. I gotta learn how to skate first, then I learn how to surf. I feel like surfing is way more complicated than skating. Way
Before,
more.
thought, how hard could it be? Spoiler alert, pretty goddamn hard!
Yeah,
Turns
I'm
out
already
the only
knowing.
thing me that day was my balance. Because as soon as I hopped on the board, I ate shit. Just went face first into the wave and slid my way to the top. Then took the walk of shame back down, saying, okay, let's try this again. The kid running it says, why did you lean forward? I'm like, because I wanted to RKO myself. What do you think happened? This is my first time doing this. Cut me some shit. He says, here, just hold my hands and start bouncing on the board. I'll guide you in. So I start bouncing and slowly.
Like, bro, I'm a grown man, bro. I ain't got time to be holding your hand, bro. I'd rather eat shit than balance on a board and hold a grown man's hands while he guide me through this. Absolutely not.
Slowly work my way into the wave. As soon as he lets go, my board starts to spin, and I'm like, no. Then I fell backwards, slamming my head against the mat. Concussion has entered the chat. Yep, after all the scrapes and bruises, I ended my water park experience with a concussion. Ringing in my ears, bright lights, massive headache. I had it all. Almost like God was trying to shake some sense into me. You didn't learn your lessons on the slides? Here.
Yeah, you might as well go home.
Maybe this will teach you. So anyone thinking about going to a water
you might as well
park,
go
just
home,
don't.
bro.
Because water parks are like road trips with your uncle. Sounds like a fun time until they start beating your meat.
I don't know about all that, but it is really crazy. It's insane, bro. It's actually insane. But yeah, that was a quick little one. 10 minutes, 11 minutes actually. Well, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.